Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Last time we managed to... I didn't mention at the time I injured my finger while Loki was doing some of those races. By the way, I shut my finger in a cupboard door. Still managed to get to level 80. Booyah! I'll get Paul to level 80. So, we managed to receive all of the card rewards for all this shiznit. Although the last card reward, Genji, was pretty disappointing. At least compared to the badass Nova Dragon that had preceded it. But between us, myself and Loki managed to get Hippor to level 80, which gets you the award Athlete Queen. And on top of that, gets you builds up of lactic acid in your digits, which is always good, right? Right? Anyway, I've got a funny feeling I was looking for the girls earlier on to do more skipping. I've got a funny feeling it's actually later on the girls reappear and they've migrated to the steeple. I think it was. So we're not going to worry about them for now. We're just going to finish this little section with Vivi and then push onwards. Now, you have to take Vivi. I think you have to go back to the theatre where there's the Tuntalus guys, Blank and Marcus, and possibly even talk to Zidane. Maybe? I can't remember. She's late. I wonder if she ditched me. Oh, no. Let's talk to some of these people. Do you think Princess Garnet is in love? Heroine statue, as in a female hero, not to be confused with the substance. General Madeline. Right, I would just like to point out, actually, let's just take a moment to look at this. This statue was built to commemorate General Madeline, who fought in the 9th Limblom War in 1389. Fine. Absolutely fine. At the tender age of 13, General Madeline fought against the Limblom army with only 9 soldiers under her command. Yeah, what? This is child abuse at this point. She's a soldier at 13? She's a general at 13. What is this? She died in 1401, well before her time. Yeah, because at the age of 13, she was already a general. What had she done? Joined the army at 6. And even that would be... That's ridiculous. 1389 to 1401. She managed to make it... Hang on. So, she was 13 in 1389. She was a general with only 9 soldiers under her command, which is weird to start off with, but... 1389, she was 13, plus on another 11, 12 years. She made it to the age of 25. I'd just like to highlight, and this is tragic and horrible. And I guess probably kind of should make you think, well, this does have a sort of pseudo-medieval setting. This is ghastly. That's... Oh, shut up with the Pokemon references, you terrible person. That's just not nice. Right. Zidane doesn't say anything. Anyway, let's move on from those scenes. I mean, to be fair, we're going around the world being attacked by monsters. What, 2 of our companions are 9 and 6. I mean, there's something a little twisted in this. Right, let's talk to these guys. Ruby's mad at me again. How can I calm her down? Were you late for the show? Yo, Vivi, can you do me a favour? What is it? I want you to see Ruby's play with us. Right, so this is where you get the option. You can either walk around and explore the town some more, or you can progress the story. Sure, I like plays. Cool. Go down the staircase behind us. That's where Ruby's theatre is. Bro. You and Ruby really don't get along very well. Okay, let's do this. We are the distraction. Blank! Don't you know I hate it when you're late? I can't do her accent. How many times do I gotta tell you? Huh? Who are you? Strange, kinda. Hey, Vivi! Is he a friend of yours, Sinner? Hello, Uncle Sinner. I'm not old enough to be your uncle. I'm younger than I look. You're a funny one. I like you. Want to see my play, little fella? Yeah. Oh, what a sweetie. I like you even more. We'll get rolling in a minute. Sit wherever you want. That's because there's no one here. And yes, she's easily amused. But don't underestimate her. I think your plan worked. Ain't nothing to it. Blank, we'll talk later. Busted. And so we switch scenes back to our queen-to-be. Steiner? Yes, princess. I'd like to find Zidane and talk to him. Princess, you have more important matters at hand. You live in a different world now. Can I just point out she's your boss? At the moment, she is your boss and the boss of everybody else in this kingdom. Because the queen's dead, which leaves her in charge. Oh, what's happening here? Princess, it is time for you to get changed. General Beatrix, will you help her? Yes, sir. Oh, there is something I must give you, Princess. Worth pointing out, Beatrix is obviously a lady, so yes, to help her get dressed. She doesn't have female servants. She has a female badass general who's going to help. Oh, and this is... Anyway, receive opal, receive topaz, Tot will explain, receive amethyst. Those Those stones contain your power, which Queen Bran forcibly... Well, that's all in the past. Master Steiner? Master Steiner, do you intend to stay here and watch? No, I'm not... excuse me. Beatrix, I'd like to see Zidane, please? Now may not be a good time. Even you agree with Steiner. I would still like to point out... Okay, Steiner and Beatrix are just saying they don't think it's a particularly good idea. You, Princess, you do what you damn well like. If you want to go and see him, you go and see him. I mean, that's your call to make. And if anyone tells you no, you just say, off with their head! Or something like that. Yes, and emulate her mother. Your Highness. I know, it's okay. So that makes me think there's kind of a little bit of voice in the back of Garnet's head saying you shouldn't see him. So she's just kind of looking for an excuse for that affirmation that she should, which she isn't getting. With Dagger out the way, now's my chance to win Zidane's heart. And now follows a truly cringeworthy moment in video game history. First, I'll write him a love letter. Because that's gonna go well. I'm gonna make it the most romantic letter ever written. Becoming a queen may place quite a burden on Princess Garnet, but she must persevere. The people of Alexandria are watching. He looks pretty smart. Hey, you look like the bookish type. Haha, what gives you that impression? You really want me to explain? Oh yes, I'm very curious. Where should I start? First, your beard. Second, your nerdy hat. It's a top hat, how is that anyway? Third, your thick eyeglasses, all signs of a nerdy philosopher. Haha, you don't hold back, do you? Hey, are you a writer? Well, yes, I did make my living as a writer for a while. I'm also willing to bet he's not a proper professor. He clearly doesn't work at a university, for starters. Pretty sure he doesn't have a PhD. Will you help me write a letter? A letter? Gladly, if you think I can be of assistance. Okay then, follow me, random stranger I only just met. I'm a 6-year-old girl and I talk to weird old men. That girl has a horn. That horn. I'd completely forgotten about it until now. I'd never been as surprised as I was that day. A ship drifted ashore after a storm. Inside the ship were a woman and a baby girl. The woman was dead, but the girl was still breathing. Imagine my surprise as I looked into the girl's face, because the girl looked exactly like Princess Garnet, who had just passed away. With one exception. She had a horn. A human with a horn. Where had she come from? The king ordered the girl's horn removed. The girl cried out in pain. He and his wife, Queen Bran, decided to raise the girl as Princess Garnet. But that girl who spoke to me, could she be related to Princess Garnet? Bearing in mind he doesn't know any of what happened over in Madain Sari. Hey, will you hurry up? I'd also like to point out, can I just rewind a moment? So the king and queen of this kingdom, their daughter dies, which is tragic, don't get me wrong. A boat drifts on shore, and there's a girl in it who is the spitting image of the recently deceased princess. So what they decide to do is to take this random orphaned girl whose mother has just died and raise her as their own. But first, in order to make the ruse work, if you will, they have to file off the girl's horn. And she cries out in pain. I mean, let's say we're talking rhino horns here for a comparison. If you remove a rhino's horn, there is living tissue inside that. This is like saying, but first they sawed off her hand. It's like, what? This is barbaric. Anyway, that aside, let's persevere, shall we? Oh, excuse me. My modern sensibilities are being tested. Princess, you look splendid. Thank you. By the way, there is something I must tell you, Beatrix. Yes, Princess? I'm not my mother's... Queen Bran is not my real mother. Princess Garnet. Dr. Tot has already informed us. However, my allegiance to you remains the same, if not stronger. You were adopted by the royal family, so you're still her boss. Beatrix, thank you. It's finished! Zidane will fall in love with me the instant he reads this letter. You know that's not how love letters... Of course she doesn't, she's 6. And she spent a good chunk of her time living with a bunch of fairies. Literally. One of whom lives inside her dress. You couldn't make this up. Well, clearly someone did make this up, but... You know, just those moments, those beautiful moments. That's what video games are all about. Anyway. And you can tell it's made in Japan. What other nationality would write a story where you have a 6-year-old girl living with a bunch of fairies, one of whom lives in her dress? What other nation would think, well, that seems legit? Shame if something were to happen to your pom-pom, right? Anyway, let's swiftly move on. Thanks, mister. Haha, it was my pleasure, my lady. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my name is Aiko. I'm from Madain Sari. I hope to see you again. Bye-bye! From Madain Sari? Madain Sari is the village of summoners, but I thought it was only a legend. What could this mean? Right. We now take control of Aiko. I'm just going to quickly check her equipment because I'm in the habit of checking everyone's equipment as soon as I take control of them because, well, you never know, do you? Right, so you now take control of Aiko. There is very little for you to do at the moment. What you can do, however, is if you go back in here, you can talk to Dr. Tot again, actually. What is going on here? Talk to the Moogle. Read mail! Rumour about Princess Garnet. From Kupo to Mosh. Kupo, what's going on in Alexandria? Soldiers are everywhere. I heard a rumour that Princess Garnet returned to Alexandria. I guess Princess Garnet left the castle because she suspected Queen Bran. I want mail, Kupo. I want mail, Kupo. And that's the one I just read. Yeah. Okay. So let's just take this opportunity to save our game. and then get this horrendous love letter scene out the way. God, it is cringe-worthy. Right, so there's very little to do as Aiko now. Sure, you have control of her, but, well, so go out here. Let's try going upstairs. Let's show you all the options you don't have. Can I go into the throne room? Where am I going? Zidane is in town. No, you can't. Can I go this way? Where am I going? Zidane is in town. I think you get the idea. So basically, Aiko is very single-minded in what she's going to do here. So you run over here, heading toward the town. Oh, I can't wait to hand this letter to Zidane. Where did he go, anyway? Run, 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 and boom. Ah! Help! You run into Baku. Hey! Are you okay? Can't breathe. I love the fact his response to someone saying I can't breathe is, sorry, I didn't see you jump out. But you're too high up, I can't get you down. Ha ha ha. Stop laughing, you poop. Remember, she's 6. Oh shoot, my letter. Hey, if you can't get me down, deliver that letter to Zidane. Alright? To Zidane? Yeah, no problem. What am I supposed to do now? Hey, the boat ain't here. Castle patrol completed. Huh? Why, if it isn't Baku, the leader of Tantalus. Who just called my name? Oh, it's you. Should we capture him? No, he saved my life. You may go. I will handle this. Yes, sir. Ain't such a knucklehead anymore, huh? Silence. This is no place for thieves. You must leave, now. So that's how it is, huh? Do I gotta remind you that one of my boys saved your kingdom? But I bet you ain't got no ears for listening to a lowlife like me. Are you talking about Zidane? Yes, he did protect the princess and her kingdom. But that doesn't change the fact that you are all thieves. I cannot let your kind roam about the castle. No appreciation whatsoever, huh? Well, I don't got no any reason to stay here anyway. Hey, you know where Zidane might be? He hasn't visited the castle since we returned. Maybe he can teach you a thing or two about proper manners. You didn't. Okay, I get your point. I've had enough of your self-righteousness. Haha, perfect timing. Awkward few seconds. Take me into town. Notice Baku dropped the letter? Yeah, we're doing this. Ah, so it was Steiner. I thought I heard him yelling. Alexandria is at peace again, yet my heart is full of sorrow. Why? Steiner must have dropped this. Let's see. I'd like to point out, by the graphics of it, it looks like that letter is in an envelope. In order for her to know this, she's going to have to open the envelope and read the letter. Which, if anyone has any sense, has Zidane's name on the outside. This is incredibly convoluted and makes no sense, but never mind. When the night sky wears the moon as its pendant, I shall await you at the dock. What is this letter? Did Steiner write me a love letter? Also, from that brief description, it doesn't really sound like a love letter. It's just like saying, yo, 11:30, I'll be here, meet us. It's not. Anyway, let's just move on. I'm wondering if the translation from the original Japanese was perhaps a little funky. And possibly in Japanese those words have a little more maybe contextual meaning or something, but it doesn't really come across that well in the English or something. I don't know. Steiner. And then we're going to flip to OP McMopeface. Dagger. Are you all cozy on your throne already? No. No, no, no. I can't start my day without Dagger, good lord. Her smile, her voice. Her voice is like a beautiful song. And her song makes me soar high into the sky. Jesus Christ. But now, you can still fly high, darling. Hey, look, it's the comedy relief. Zidane, you can do it. She's right. Why are you still moping? This isn't like you at all. Yeah, I'm with Blank and Marcus on this one, I'm going to be honest. Stop it, you don't understand how I feel. He's a besotted 16-year-old who's just found out he kind of wants to get jiggy with it. I mean, and then been told no because she's above his station. Long time no see, Zidane. What happened? You look pathetic. Boss, let me join Tantalus again. We can still treasure together, just like old times. Treasure, eh? There ain't much treasure lying around in this world, boy. Besides, a Tantalus always gets what he sets his eyes on. That's our rule number 1, remember? No, you don't. You got no right to join us. You understand what I'm saying? If you can't even capture a canary, you ain't got it what it takes to join Tantalus. I know the meaning behind it, I know what he's getting at, but the way he's saying it is, in my opinion, a little creepy, but never mind. Pigface McGee. Boss. Hey, Zidane, can we go see Dagger? Why can't you be more honest like this little guy? Can we? Can we? Please? Alright. Let's cheer her on before she becomes a queen. Yeah! And let's check Zidane's equipment. Gladius. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Right. So now you take control of Zidane. And so this continues. So you can actually gather up some kit here while you're wandering around Alexandria. And there are ATEs wherever you go. I forgot! Oh's nose! Darn, I forgot to give Zidane that letter. Huh? 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 I lost it. Baku's actually quite irritating. I'm not gonna lie. He does get on my nerves. So, your ultimate destination here is the castle. So let's head over to the castle. Whee! Is it this way or the other way? I can't remember. It's the other way. Of course it is. Silly me. Derp-a-derp-a-derp. 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 Right, we're going to go this way towards Das Castle. That Zidane doesn't even stop by to say hello. Remember, these two have never met. What are you staring at? Are you really that tough? Try me. I don't go looking for trouble, but I'll fight back if trouble finds me. I'd like to point out at the moment, because you haven't had Freya for a while, she's hideously underleveled. Amaranth would kick her in the spleen. Why don't you apologise and maybe I'll forgive you? Ha! Stop right now, or I will charge both of you with disorderly conduct. Hey, what's going on here? Zidane, I'd love to stop and talk, but I'm busy right now. Is she a friend of yours? And tell her who I am. Tell her I'm the flaming Amaranth. Sorry, Amaranth, she's just a little worked up about something. Sorry, babe, they're my friends, and it's hideous the way he just goes around to Alexandrian soldiers. Anyway, I'm not going to wax lyrical about this. Will you let them go for my sake? Sure, Princess Garnet asked us to give special treatment to you, Master Vivi and Miss Freya. Freya's already there. So why... This doesn't make sense. If you were going to give her special treatment, you'd do it now. Or you'd do it before... Sorry, before now, before Zidane arrives, because she's Freya. But they're getting special treatment, which I think is a bit unfair, personally. But, what do I know? It's just more of the rich and powerful living in their own power, I guess. Dagger. I see, thanks. Hey, Freya, stop being so mad, alright? Do you know why I'm really mad? It's because of you. Where have you been? Dagger's about to become queen and you're off wandering about. Have you found out anything more about Kuja? Well, answer me. Well, I tried to find more info, but look, if Kuja was responsible for taking Dagger's eidolons and killing Bran, who was working with him, don't you think he'd come after Dagger again? I know. But what can I do? I couldn't even talk to her, remember? I don't even know if I can protect her. Besides, she's gonna be queen. She'll have all the guards she'll need. Yeah, because we all know in these stories exactly how well your standard Mook soldier performs in combat situations. You wade through dozens of them. And you really think any of those are going to get in Kuja's way? You just saw Kuja take on an entire fleet with magical support and kick it in the face on his own. Plus that giant floaty eye thing, which is apparently under his control. You really think the soldiers in Alexandria stand the slightest hope in hell of doing anything? Really? Really? Anyway, sorry. I'm just going off on one. But Zidane, I think Dagger wants to see you. So, let's go see her. Yeah, but we'll leave as soon as we're done. Zidane, you're not getting away from me. You still owe me a rematch. Suit yourself. And so you form a new party. This time we've got Freya, level 16, and Amaranth, level 20, join the fray. So, join the fray. See what I did there? Let's just check. I'm so sorry. Let's just check people's equipment and whatnot. Thunder gloves for the Dragon Knight, along with some mithril armor. And... ooh. Let's whack a sapphire in there for high tide. No, because you'll get high tide from the partisan anyway. Let's not do that thing. So let's go with a diamond, and then Amaranth is already learning stuff. Sweet, cool, awesome. Hurrah. Okay, so you want to explore around here a little bit. I can't remember exactly where, but you can reach the castle on the boat. Yes, I know how to reach the castle. There's some shinies around here somewhere. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, money! Yay, money! I'm actually going at this point to leave this area. I'm going to come back here because there's a few things I want to do first, now that I think about it. So, we're going to go to the theatre. The theatre. And if we go into the theatre, someone should have left some cash lying around, I do believe. Somewhere around here anyway. I'm not sure exactly where. Can't quite remember. Oh, there we go. Money! Yay! Money! You can also do something that I'm not going to bother with, but I'll show you it anyway. If you head over to the weapons store, obviously you can check what weapons the dude has to sell. You also come across these three brothers. Hey, it's Zidane, let's play our game. You have to be Zidane for this. I'm going to play one game just to show you how it pans out. So I'll pay 50 gil. Which one is Gennaro? So you have to keep track of the one who spoke. Let's go with the one on the right, I think. Bingo! You receive 100 gil. Right, basically the way this challenge works, every stage you pay a certain amount of gil. So I paid 50 and got 100 in return. The next round I have to pay 150 gil to take part, and I'll get more money back in return. If you are successful at every stage, you're going to make a profit. If you're not, you might not. Back when this was on the PlayStation, you used to be able to slow down their movements a little bit by having the disc cover open as this challenge played out. It's a little bit of a sort of cheat. Here, I'm playing this on Steam. I don't have that same option. I never bother with this game. All you get is money, and it's like you end up swimming in money anyway, so I'm not going to bother. Come challenge us again. But that's just what the game is all about. Let's just talk to the... Yeah, there are some strange men in your shop. Don't need any of this stuff. Ice lance. Actually, let's buy the ice lance. Cat's claw. Blah, 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 blah. Pinwheel. Right, pinwheel is an item that Amaranth can throw for some damage. I'm not going to buy some here. I very rarely use his thrown items, I will be honest. Twist headband, I'll buy one of them. Gold helm, I'll buy one of them. And we'll buy some plate mail. There we go. And then we're going to head over to the synth shop and we'll see what they can synth for us. I'm open today, jolly good. Right. The ogre, we've already got one. We've got 2 exploders. Oh, we need a gladius for that too. So I'm actually going to go and buy a gladius, I believe. The rune tooth, it's 2 methyl daggers. Honestly, I wouldn't bother. It doesn't give you any abilities that you can't learn with another item, another weapon. And you can just synth the angel bless, which is better. So I'm just going to go and buy a gladius. Hang on, let's just see if there are any other items I want to get. So I need a gladius for the angel bless. Okay. Cotton robe. Anything else? I'd need a barbet for this. I'll buy a barbet. You can pick up a power belt later on without paying a penny. Ditto from Medane's ring and fairy earrings. Extensions you come across later on. Anklet, feather boots, pearl rouge. Rouge used by women that draws out holy power. Basically a bit of lippy. Put a bit of lippy on and you take less holy damage and you deal more wind damage. Put a bit of lippy on and you get flatulence. I don't really know what the game's trying to say there. Right, let's go and buy some the relevant bits. So we're going to buy a gladius. And can we buy a barbet? Yes. There we go. So we're gonna synth, angel bless, and what was the other thing? The barrettes. Needlefoot we don't need, and a barbet. Cool. We're not going to bother with anything else at the moment. So the Angel Bless is a weapon for Zidane, which allows him to learn Thievery. As with many abilities for Zidane, it's not actually all that great, but yeah. And what was the other thing we got? I cannot remember. What was the other thing we got? What was it? It was... Oh, a beret. Okay. Nope, he can't equip it. Or is it over here? Last buckle, yellow... Nope. Where is it? Where are you, Mr. Beret? Maybe I don't have anyone who can equip it. Oh, there we go. Oh, she can. Chemist and Gamble Defense. Okay, cool. She's got a diamond at the moment, but I think it's going to be female only. Yeah, it's female only. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, so we visited the synth shop. There we go. Synth some things. What are we going to do now? Let's go to the steeple. Stiltskin should have left the chapel church thing by now. But let's read the letter that he left behind. And if you want, at this point, you can leave Alexandria. Give Kupo a letter. My brother sent me a letter, Kupo. Where has he been? I've been worried. Fossil Roo is very comfortable. I like it here, Kupo. We play hide and seek every day. The most important things in life are to work hard, play hard, work hard. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm glad my big brother is doing well, Kupo. Artemisian just delivered a letter to me from far away. Let's read it. From Magrica to Kupo. Even Moogles want to look beautiful. I use my special item very carefully. You don't come across it very often. It's very special to me. Kupo. Well, isn't that nice? Oh, it's a letter from Magrica, the most beautiful Moogle in the world. What a pleasant surprise. Kupo. Stiltskin went on a journey again. He left a letter, Kupo. From Stiltskin to Kupo. Alexandria is a great place to be. It's comfortable and fun, but the travel bug stung me once again, so I'm going on another trip. I hope he sends me another letter, Kupo. I want mail, Kupo. Let's just save our game while we're here. So, if you want to try out your kit or level anyone up or anything, you can leave Alexandria and wander around in the wilderness and kick some things in the face. I'm not going to bother. But you can if you so wish. That is definitely an option open to you.